All right, just how popular is the Wii? Joining us now live from the DeGroote School of Business, gamer Nick Bottas. And is this on your list this year, Nick?
I don't think so, no, not for me, no.
Well, how about the DeGroote School of Business? That could be something when you're not teaching, right?
It'd be fun for the kids, that's for sure.
Explain to me, Nick, if you would, why this Wii is in such huge demand.
Well, there's two important things that people are looking for in game consoles. One is value, and the second one is gamesmanship. The first one, value, that has to do with price, and it turns out that the Wii is less than half the price of the most expensive one, which is the Sony PlayStation 3. And if you recall, we did a similar story last year when that one got launched. So price obviously is very important. With regards to gamesmanship, the Wii's got something that the other ones don't. The other ones you play sitting down. The Wii you play standing up. It's all about action orientation. The handles, of course, allow you to whack the baseball or play tennis or even bowling. So it's just more active in terms of a game console. It's not just sitting down like a couch potato. It's actually being active while you're playing, and that's very popular.
Yeah, a lot of people were throwing them through windows, through their TV sets, hitting each other with them in accidental when they let them go. But I think they finally got all that fixed. But this thing has been around for a while. It's been out for a year now. Why all of a sudden is it in such high demand? Is it going to cool off eventually, do you think?
Well, it's very, very high. They sold 1 million units in Canada and the U.S. in November alone. That's pre-Christmas crush. And the reason for it is because originally these consoles were targeted to, you know, teenagers and young adults who were into games. Now they're finding the Wii has another target market. There are individuals at old age homes who are playing the Wii because it gets them out of their chairs and it allows them to be active, and it's new entertainment for them. And hospitals are purchasing Wii as well because it allows people to start to rehabilitate themselves. So there's all these other types of segments in the market, and Wii's just doing a great job in terms of promotion. I was at Lime Ridge Mall a couple of days ago, and they had a whole demo of all these different Wii consoles that people were trying out. So I think the demand is going to continue because they're being really, really smart. The first set of controls have to do with the hands, but you can imagine if Nintendo now launches controls having to do with the feet or the legs, then you could play games like running away, or you could play soccer games. So it'd be very, very interesting.
Lots of possibilities. What is the message here that Wii is sending to the other gaming console creators? What do you think?
Well, I think the first one is pricing. Sony PlayStation came out way too high on price. If you look at the actual ratio of pricing, it's like Sony PlayStation is 3 times as much, xBox from Microsoft is 2 times as much, and the Wii is the cheapest. And then if you look at the volume of sales, they're reverse. So Nintendo Wii sold 3 times as much versus the Xbox versus the other one. So you can see that pricing is important. I think the other thing too is artificial demand is important. If you recall, when Sony PlayStation launched their console, they limited production to create this euphoria, this artificial demand. Nintendo did not do that. They built as many of these suckers as they could make to give as many customers as many. You saw that the Future Shop store in Ancaster had 80 of these Wiis. If you recall back a year ago when Sony PlayStation launched, they only had 10 of those. So you don't want to make the consumer angry by creating all this buzz and not having enough consoles to actually sell.
You just make people angry.
That's right.
That. Yeah. Nick Bottas, the DeGroote School of Business, thank you for we're both having trouble today, Nick. Thank you for that information. Have a great weekend and good luck on the shopping, and watch out for the storm.
You too, Dan. Thank you.
Okay.